Wasallam, who is waiting His miracle in the future. Thank you for your chance you given to me to deliver my speech. Before I deliver my speech, let me introduce myself. My name is Indira Destriana and I'm from Senior High School Step 1 Cihaurbeuti. Now I will deliver my speech, and the thing is very relatable with our daily life. The importance of social media during COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, COVID-19 is born on 1 of December 2019 in Wuhan, China, and designated as a pandemic by the World Health Organization, or we can call it WHO, on 11 of March 2020. The virus has spread every corner of the world in fairly short time. According to the real data from the Global Infected to sharing with the data by Johns Hopkins, at least 69 countries continues to struggle against the threat of coronavirus. Of the 69 countries, Monday, 2 of March 2020, the name of Indonesia is included to the countries are infected by coronavirus. Now we talk about what social media is. Social media is a platform where we can get an information about around even the world, with the main function to exchange. Social media generally in a form of web and even an application. The common application is Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and etc. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it sounds familiar if we hear and talk about COVID-19 because we have been going through this situation almost for years. So many countries have become quiet, including Indonesia. That's because the president of any countries tell us to stay at home. But there are several orders as well as regulations from the government, especially when we do activities outside the home, namely of the existence of health protocol and PSBB. Now we must do social distancing and use masks if we decided to go outside the home, because coronavirus can transmit into the air, which is spread from the people who are already infected when they sneeze and cough. However, many people still don't implement the policy. Until now, there are still many people who are already infected by coronavirus. Of course, the government of Indonesia doesn't remain silent. They respond to this with the various efforts, including stay-at-home cultures. Many aspects of daily life have been disturbed due to this pandemic, such as employment who has been temporarily suspended, population restrictions, learning system until our lifestyle. During this pandemic, people did many things through gadgets also and internet, because that things are usually done face-to-face, not longer allowed. If that was forced, the transmission of coronavirus still will increase. Therefore, of course, people will spend more days time using a gadget as well as social media. One of them is a student, because the learning system is converted to online system from the face-to-face system. In this situation, social media have a big role in our life as a student, because the learning system is the online system, which is where all learning activities use internet access and with the several applications. Maybe most of school when online learning like this tend to use learning application, include Google Classroom for assignment to given student, and also face-to-face application, namely Meet, Google Meet, and Zoom, which is usually functional as a medium of delivery learning material. But in addition, social media is a means of supporting the progress of this online system. For the example, 1. WhatsApp. If the provide information to the student, and student can ask about the learning to the teacher, even to send an assignment. 2. Send and upload video learning on IGTV. 3. YouTube, which serves as a platform that the teachers can make the channel of learning system. Ladies and gentlemen, I have two point of view of this study at home cultures. There's about the positive one and there's about the negative ones. The positive things is when we can reduce the spread of coronavirus, have a lot more time with our family, and we can have many access of daily life, of access internet it allows the student to learn new many things that's not available at school, like learn new hobbies, improve skill, and our lifestyle, or an entertainment. But with the many access of internet, of the gadget and social media, with quiet funeral times, it have a bad influence to the teenagers. Yes, that's the point of the bad things or negative things about the online system. Because usually the teens in general tend to interested trends without thinking the risk of the negative things from them. Loss of hate speech from the refers to anyone regardless of the aspect, age, and genders. Many sensitive things can be offended by teenagers who can filter or use the good words, such as about racism, Sarah, and even the world, so that it could cross the search of their problems. What should we do? We must be able to shut and filter out the negative things from the use of social media, because sometimes people who have potential to influence people are likely to have bad influence and virus. The impact of COVID-19 is not only just for us as for a student, but it's also for adults. Maybe the same thing with us as a student. Their works turned into online system, or we can call it work from home. Or some workers were even laid off because the company is unable to pay them during this condition. So here is where social media have a big influence of their lives. Many platforms tend to be the online system or online shopping, because when the corona like this, people tend to not want to meet a large crowd, and many people decided to shopping online. And this is a great opportunity for the adults who have been already laid off or even looking for some money. I think it is enough. I hope you all guys can learn a lot of things from my speech. Thinking before do, feel before speech, be kind and be humble. That's all I give. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.